Okay, so if you'll remember last week, Mike got to go out and start working on our barn door. So this week, I get to go back with him and hopefully get it finished out. Today, we are adding the third board to the two that he had already glued together. All right, so we just got the third board clamped together, and Mike is a little bummed because this board warped a lot overnight, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're still gonna just go for it. This will definitely be a bit more rustic than our dining table, but it will be okay. Here I am just working on some t-shirt orders that I have, and it's a beautiful day out, so I just really want to get these finished up so I can go outside and tackle a few outdoor projects. So today is a gorgeous Saturday. Mike is actually bowling in a tournament this afternoon. This morning, we went and worked on the table a little bit, and then after he gets back tonight, we're gonna run back over and glue another board together. So we decided we're gonna make some adjustments to the table because that one board is so stinking warped. But in the meantime, I am knocking out projects that I needed to get done. I had t-shirt orders, I have cross orders, making my way out to Tetanus-town to go get wire to make some crosses. What else? I have jewelry to make. I so prefer to be outside on days like this rather than inside. And so today I'm just gonna grab some wire and go sit on my front porch and make crosses. Curry and I have an event that we are going to be having and setting up and selling things, and she's going to be providing her aesthetic services. And so we're just kind of preparing for that. Tumblers, jewelry, crosses, t-shirts, all the things that I make will be there and available, and so it'll just be kind of fun. So I'm gonna just make extra crosses today if I can. I dropped you and it was really loud. Sorry about that. This barbed wire has all become a really tangled and mangled mess, so I really have to work to get pieces of it out. Okay, so if you're new here, you might be wondering what I'm talking about. with the crosses. We had a barbed wire fence that we took down, and I thought it would be really cool to make rustic crosses out of them. And then we have all this old barbed wire that has been stacked and piled for who knows how many years. And I use this for the centerpieces in the crosses. So I'm about to go make some, so you'll get to see exactly what I'm talking about.
Here's a few of the crosses. I ended up making 10 and a couple of different styles. Later in the evening, we went back out and worked on the door again and added the 4th piece of wood.
There is board number 4, glued on the barn door. I have said table 2 different times in this video, but this is a barn door, not a table. I mentioned earlier, I think, that this board is super warped. It kind of happened after the fact. So Mike came up with a solution. Probably gonna take it off, cut it right along here. And then on this side, we will add a new board. And then we will take off an inch on the outside of the new board. And hopefully that makes sense, but the 2 outside boards will be narrower than the 2 inside boards. So we're just gonna make a little switcherooski and make it work, and it will be beautiful. And I'm so excited because we're finally getting our barn door for the living room.
This morning we went over to M&M Lumber and grabbed another 2x12 to replace that 1 piece of wood on the door. I'm sure most of you know this by now, but tools are everything. When you have the right tools for the job you're doing, it makes life so much easier. We have saws and we have tools, but the right tools. Like I said, they just make things so much easier. And you can see here that we used a track saw, and even just having this table to lay our barn door pieces up on is just amazing. These big clamps, we don't have clamps anywhere near the size of these. So our friend letting us use his tools has just been so wonderful, and we're super appreciative.
Okay, so while Mike is marking for more domino joints, I'm just gonna explain a little something. I mentioned this earlier, but you saw us just cut this board off. Okay, this is the board that was super wonky and warped, and I know it looks like we've got a lot of that happening right now. It's just because it's clamped. We're adding a new board. We cut a little bit off of this one. There it is down there. Told you this outside board, and now this new board that we just got. they're gonna be a little bit narrower, and then the 2 center boards will be the widest. So a little extra work, but it'll be worth it because then the door won't be quite as warped.
You may remember back whenever we made our dining table, we were here in our friend's shop doing this, and we used this domino joiner for the table as well. We actually have a biscuit joiner, which is a little bit different. The wood pieces that you use to put in these holes, ours are oval, kind of like flat and oval, versus these being literally like a domino shape, and they just provide so much more strength. And that is definitely what we need for a table and or a barn door. Just definitely strength and durability. This thing is going to be really heavy, and I don't want it to look like a traditional barn door. It's literally just going to be the 4 pieces of wood joined together with a handle and the railing on it. That's it. A very crisp, clean, modern barn door is what I'm going for here. Mike and I really love working together, and this is high on our love to do together list. Woodworking and building and making things and just creating together.
That sucker's heavy!
Now we're just getting all of the clamps back on it, and then it'll just need to dry overnight. And then tomorrow we can come back and cut the ends off and the other 1-inch piece on the right-hand side. All right, it's a new day and we are back out here just going to remove all the clamps and cut the 1-inch piece off of the lengthy side of the barn door. And then we will also be cutting a little bit off of the top and the bottom to get it to the exact length that we need it. Now that we got it all cut, it's time to start sanding. He's got these really great sanders and we're taking advantage of them while we can. And then once we get it home, I'll probably run my sander across it a few times as well. Now it's time to load it up and take it home. You guys, I'm so incredibly excited about this and can't wait to get it stained. Their dogs were cracking us up. They thought they could just sneak in and hang out in the wood shop and we probably wouldn't notice. Now that we've got it home, we do still need to cut the little track across the bottom of the door for the guide to go. So we're actually using our biscuit joiner to do this. No, that's not what it's made for, but it seems to work pretty well for it. All right, and now the moment I've been waiting for, stain time. Yes, I'm doing this in the house because it's really cold out and I don't want to have to go do this in the barn or on the front porch. So I have my air purifier going and I'm just gonna stain it. This is a fast drying stain, and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. Ugh, I got a little nervous here because I forgot to stir my stain or mix it up. And whenever we turned it over to the back side, the stain was settled in the bottom of the can and it was really dark. So I instantly started wiping it off before it was actually time to. Thank goodness that I did though.
Hey, you guys.
Hey, you know what? It's not Friday.
It's middle of the week. It's a short week for us because it is Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, usually it's like, hey, can you believe it's another Friday? But not this time. We are excited for this week. Thanksgiving is one of our favorite holidays. It's a time where the world needs to slow down and be very, very thankful for everything that they have. Of course, as Christians, we thank God for everything, and He has blessed us tremendously. And I kind of wish people that live in America that don't like it here would go live somewhere else for a little while and then come back. I think they'd kiss the ground they walk on and realize what a blessing it is. After doing lots of different mission trips and going to different places, it's a pretty amazing country, and God has blessed us greatly. So hopefully by the time you've seen this, you have had a wonderful Thanksgiving meal with family, or one or two or three or five, or Friendsgiving, or whatever you do. And I know personally we're looking forward to this time tremendously.
Yes, we're getting ready to spend time with family starting today. And then by the time you see this, obviously Thanksgiving will have already happened. And we'll show you next week some of our Thanksgiving festivities. But this week we did tackle the barn door and we got it stained, and so I'm so excited. In case you didn't know,
she doesn't act excited.
Yeah. So December 1st is our 1-year anniversary of moving in here, and I said that barn door is going to be up before December 1st. So we are cutting it close, but next time you see us, the barn door will be hung. So we're, it's a cliffhanger or a barn door hanger. You got to come back for more. So we're just going to leave you with that. Hey. You tell cheesy jokes all the time.
Yeah,
I can tell one too.
King Cheese. I don't even know if they watch or not, but we're just so thankful for our friend Kevin, and he's got this amazing shop, and you probably see parts of it and pieces of it in the actual video. But he has these amazing tools, and he's got better stuff than we have.
By far.
And it's just wonderful to have the right tools to be able to make the things that you want to make. So kudos to him.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We've had so many new subscribers, and we greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. God bless. Have a great week.
Yeah, have a great Thanksgiving time. Well, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving with your family, and we will see you next week.